Today I thought I'd do another guitar lesson, and I thought I would cover the song Wonderful Tonight by Eric Clapton. Now we're going to utilize some chords that we've previously learned: the G chord, D, C, D, G, and E minor. Now on this G chord though, we're going to put a little spin on the G chord. Get your G chord made, but I want you to take the ring finger up a string and put your pinky where your ring finger was. So we're adding a D note in. We're adding the fifth of G, which is D. Makes for a really pretty chord. So now what that chord looks like, what the G chord with that added D looks like, is your middle finger's on the 6th string, 3rd fret. Your index finger's on the 2nd fret, 5th string. Your ring finger now is on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and your pinky's on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Now what we're going to do on each of those chords, we're going to do a pick pattern with a nice little upstroke. So what's going to happen is, on G, you're going to go 6, 4, upstroke 4, 6, 4, upstroke 4. Now on these upstrokes, you don't want to get wild and crazy and go all the way up. You at least want to include the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings on that upstroke. So on G, 6, 4, upstroke 4, 6, 4, upstroke 4. Now on D, you're going to go 4, 3, upstroke 3, 4, 3, upstroke 3. On C, you're going to go 5, 4, upstroke 4, 5, 4, upstroke 4. Back to D, 4, 3, upstroke 3, 4, 3, upstroke 3. You can hear that through the intro and the verses. Now, before we get to the pre-chorus, you know the part goes, and then she'll ask me, do I look all right? And I say yes, you look wonderful tonight. That part. Right before you get into that, though, we're going to go from a D to a C chord. Now, on the D chord, this time you're just going to go 4, 3, upstroke 3, 4, 3, upstroke. And we're going to do a little run to C. Here's that C chord that you know. You're just going to do this little run from an open string, 5th string, open 5th, to the 2nd fret, 5th string with your middle finger, to the 3rd fret, 5th string with your ring finger. And look what happens. Your C chord falls right in line with that whole movement there. Open, 2nd, 3rd. And then you just include, with that little walk, the pick pattern with the upstroke. So check it out. So you got the walk. To D, ask me. Now we're getting ready to go from G to a really pretty chord. But I want you to keep in mind that you're going to keep the ring and the pinky stationary, because that's where they're going to be in both these chords, the G and the new chord. So there it is. And you're going to, on the G, same pick pattern with the upstroke, 6/4 upstroke to the new chord, 6/4 upstroke 4, 6/4 upstroke 4 on G to the new chord, 6/4 upstroke 4. Now what that new chord looks like is the index fingers on the 2nd fret, 6th string, your middle fingers on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and those two guys are still anchored there, right where they were in the G chord. 6/4 upstroke 4, 6/4 upstroke 4. Now this chord is, you can call it a D sus4 with an F sharp in the bass. So here's that G to that pretty chord. 6/4 upstroke 4, 6/4 upstroke 4. Now to E minor, 6/5 upstroke 5, 6/5 upstroke 5. Back to C. 5/4 upstroke 4, 5/4 upstroke 4 to D. 4/3 upstroke 3. Back to G. And you can hear that guitar in the background wailing. Now you go to another verse. Same chords. Now we're getting about ready to go to the bridge, where it goes, I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes. You know that part? That is C. I feel wonderful. Same pick patterns to D. Back to G. Love light. Back to that really pretty chord, D sus4 with the F sharp in the bass. E minor, hello, C, wonder of it all. There's D, is that you? Back to C, just don't realize. Back to D, how much I. Back to G. That I can think of is at the end he does that the G, D to C, and then I think he goes back to I said yes, you are wonderful tonight. Now check this out. G, to that pretty chord. So that's pretty much it. Or you know, it's close enough that you can at least play along and definitely have fun with it. And a few of you messaged me the last time, so again, feel free to message me any questions that you might have. But the most important thing is just to try to have fun with this. And you know what you could do is listen to the song for sure, but jot down all the lyrics on a piece of paper. Try to play these chords, and either sing the lyrics or hum the melody. And I promise you that your ear will take you through the progression, and it'll give you that solid foundation, and your ear will tell you if you're in the wrong chord or not. Just follow these simple guidelines that I gave you, and your ear will definitely put you in the right chords, and you won't be second guessing yourself, especially if you hum the melody. So have fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Get to practicing.